Alright, so first off, happy EVO Japan week, ladies and gents, as we are in the midst of seeing some cool-ass tournament play on top of what's in store to future games as such. And for future games, what we're going to talk about for this video is with Tekken 8! I'm trying to make the number 8, as you can see right here, but the reason for that is after the Xiaoyu reveal trailer that just came out with her gameplay, Tekken 8 decided to hit up a bunch of creators and players and invite them to their studios to test out the version of the game that they have out currently. And there are a couple of creators that were able to showcase some gameplay matches of the actual characters themselves. So for this video, we're going to look up into Wanuxi's video because he was someone that actually went into the studio and was able to get some gameplay footage of the 10 characters that got revealed. So we're gonna watch the matches from his YouTube channel, and we're just gonna react and see what each character flows in regards of this new style that is Tekken 8, which is 8 for anime, because this game's a lot more aggressive and the characters are definitely a lot more anime when it comes to their fighting style. So before we check it out, you guys know the drill. Like, share, comment, ring the bell, and do the Julia Chang, and
don't forget to subscribe!
You the best, Julia. Hopefully you get revealed for this game sooner rather than later. So without further ado, let's just go on to this video.
Come on, no sweat.
The next battle.
Alright, so first off, we're getting June versus Law. We get a new stage on top of it. And it's best of 3 right here. And notice June's gives a little stance right there, and there's a little heat engager right there, and Law did the same thing right there. Damn, he wasted no time with the heat smash right there, which is the nunchucks into that kick right there, and June did hers as well. So here is what I'm trying to understand, and I'm gonna go back and forth with these matchups with the pauses, so I do apologize in advance. So let's rewind this just a bit. So June did her activation right there, as well as Law's heat activation right there. He went to the heat smash, which is basically rage drives right here. And that's June's heat smash right there. The ones with the Ravenclaws that just got sent right there. And here comes her rage art. The Hakai! What an empty dream. Oh, that was a screw combo right there. Oh yeah, she got that signature running kick. Oh, wall push right there. Okay, his kick got armor right there. That's how he was able to get in there. And notice with the heat system, you got 10 seconds while it's activated, but as long as you're attacking, it freezes up the time and stuff. That was good right there. And I noticed there's some white bars right there, and there it goes. Holy shit! It just transitioned into a match with Nina? Are you kidding me? Okay, I see what they're doing. So they're just transitioning from one match to another match, so they don't want to show the whole thing right there. And there's all those crazy parries right there. Ah! He burst to a heat smash right there, and here's Nina's heat burst right there. Could confirm. Got a little heat dash, but her meter's gone. Whoa! Did Law just did a wall jump? Hold on, hold the fuck up. It kind of of looks like he jumped to the wall, but a part of it doesn't look like he did. One more time. Oh boy, Law's gonna look a bit nutty. That was an engager. It transitions into Nina's matchup with Jin right here. Oh yeah, the signature Nina combos until he dropped it. 4-4-4, 4-4-2, 4-4-1 plus 2. There's the engager. Down right there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Eat smash. You know, walk over with the low. I think that was a Ryzen 3-4-3 that Nina's known for. Oh! And of course, that's back. The slow motion camps is back. Damn, Jim, you got screw combos, and then you got the freaking heat burst right there. Launcher. Don't fuck it up. There you go. So Ivory comes with that. And you drop the combo right there. You could have done down 3-2. You can't escape. And like that, Lena pulls the Glocky. That was damage right there. Oh, she got a new combo route right there. Don't get hit! Don't get hit! And you transitioned into a matchup with Lars now. And of course, Lars just wake up raw rage art right here. And here's his Naruto's rage art right here, the Chidori. Okay, we can barely hear the announcers initiating when the round time. Is this motherfucker teabagging right here? A large axe kick handle right here. We're seeing a new stage transition, possibly. What's going on? Just kick, push, turn off the shoulders. There we go. New stage transitions and more heat burst and. Okay, so that lightning dive kick, that's his smash right there. Okay, so stage transitions are back from one round to another round, so I think this is the sanctuary stage right here. By the way, this stage looks goddamn clean on top of it. It transitions into Ling Ling. No, not Ling Ling. Ah! Ling Ling, no! You're gonna see more of this Shador right here. That's why, for people that have eye problems, this probably will not be the game for you because the lightning and the effects of the impact of this game, it'll definitely eye gouge you for the most part. There's typical Ling stuff. Okay, that's new from the Hypnotist. Got a leg sweep off the Hypnotist. Okay, launcher. Burst into heat smash. I'm getting the terms right, ladies and gents. Bear with me. Oh god, I forgot. King's got armor now. Got an extender, shining wizard, but the motherfucker's damage of that shit. Hold on, rewind. First off, armor. Freaking ended right there. All that converted into a shiny wizard right there. And the fact that Kate's gonna be more armor based. Fam, I'm not with it. But what I am with is some of the poses during the beginnings of the rounds right here. I'm definitely with that right here. Ow. That was heat burst. Yep. Heat extender. Oh, I mean, engager. My bad. Ooh. Okay, that has to be his heat smash right there. Bro said, "Get off me," and this motherfucker got armor. What the fuck? Rage art. This goofy ass maneuver right here. Almost look like some type of octopus stretch of some sort. Ow. Blocking the sweep. Knee launcher. Screw. Deep burst. Dash. Balcony smash. Everybody dropping combos and shit, but they're just testing it out to see the open possibilities. Now Kazuya goes for his rage art. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage though, because it's scaling. Case in point. Shima. Oh, so it's a raw activation, and there is his heat smash right there. All that effort, he just got clapped. Oh, that was a heavy counter knee right there. Mishima. But the bounty, you can OTG after that right there. Crumple. Deep burst. Into the heat smash right there. He said, "Enough of this shit. Let me launch your ass in the air and give you this proton cannon." Or Hyper Viper Beam, whatever you want to call it. He just woke up and tackled. Woke up and tackle dived. Okay, so heat activation has no invincibility or armor, or for Kazuya's sake, you better attack before you lose your heat meter. And that's the thing. Normally, default, it's 10 seconds for the heat meter, but if you're not attacking, you're not going to keep your heat meter, so... Now, that was his heat smash, when he throw his cannon gun that down at ya. Alrighty, that's good to know for Jax. Yeah, these freaking... Oh, damn. You got the signature launcher back. God damn, Jack, hey, calm the fuck down, man! Alright, Paul. Pretty much know what you got. Ooh. Yeah, with his heat smash again, it really just sat on his ass once more. Or it's a one punch Paul.
Most strongest in the universe.
And you heard his Jessica on top of his sleeve. Heat dash. Jack said just get off him, and he did his little slide right there. Oh no, not Mama June, not Mama June. Oh. So the characters can do the extenders into the dash. The engagers into the heat dash. That kick has always been a signature of Mama Kazama's right there. It is nutty right there. Launch, screw, wall splat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dropped it. What am I gonna do? Kid position for June to do something, or you're just letting Paul do all of his. Okay, enough Paul showcase. We've seen enough of him. Show us more June. Thank you. will purge the evil for the shades of the soul. The evil that is Paul's hairdo. This felt impactful. It was just there. Oh, launcher. Is that a confirm? Power exists to protect those who dare at me. But yeah, man, follow One Nuxie for this plethora of footage right here. Alright, so for this next portion, we're gonna watch the homie Spag as he was able to go into Bandai Namco Studios to test the game himself, and we're gonna watch his perspective as to what he experienced and his impressions on top of what he's with the game. And then after that, he collected a video of special intros and outros, and of course the rage arts of all the characters, so we're gonna react to those after this video, so let's check it right here.
Let's go over the general system changes for Tekken 8. Number 1, running tackles no longer exist by being too far away, because in Tekken 7, if you're far away enough from your opponent and you run in, you do a plus on block running tackle, which is actually a power crush as well. So it gives you a little bit of an advantage. In past Tekken games before Tekken 7, it was actually unblockable. But now, if you were to run in on your opponent, you'll just stop right in front of them. Number 2, forward into hold forward actually makes the character run now. Now this was a little bit weird for me to get used to at first.
So you just hold forward and now you could just run.
Don't worry, it doesn't make it possible to do instant running. I think this was just a change to allow people who are new to the game to perhaps be able to get in much easier. So forward into hold forward will give you a run. Number 3, wall bounces no longer exist in Tekken. Now this is from what we saw. We played a lot of different characters and it doesn't seem like any of them had wall bounces. Now wall bounce was added into the game with Geese's back 2 back in Tekken 7, and then eventually everybody got one, but I don't think...
Oh yeah, I did notice that. There are no wall bounces. That was only unique for 7 right there.
Get up kicks no longer knock you down, even on counter hits. This is a huge change, made to prevent players being scared to approach the opponent.
I get sick and tired of being hit by that shit every single time. I run up, they wake up low, and I get knocked down instantly. That shit annoyed the fuck out of me.
Massive change, maybe even the biggest. Magic 4s no longer launch on counter hit. This is a huge change. Magic 4s have always been an incredible answer.
And Magic 4 is just holding, yeah.
Changed. In order to get a
I really don't use the Magic 4s a whole lot, so.
Have to commit to a full string, like Laws 4-3. But doing that puts you at risk of getting ducked and launched. So there's now more risk to throwing out a Magic 4. Now, I don't know how you're going to feel about this. Some people will be happy, some people will be upset.
I'm happy with it because
definitely
that instant one, I know it benefits for certain characters, but that
encourage them to play more aggressive. You're no longer scared of getting hit by an 11 frame 12.
Oh, let Spag talk it out.
You can throw out those down forward ones. You can be more aggressive, and you won't get hit too badly.
That freaking
now, this one is going to shock you. It might actually make you laugh as well, because it made me laugh. Right, here we go. Rage arts are now minus 13. Yes, you heard it correctly. You heard it
not
right.
Lunge punishable.
Now, this is from what we tested with some of the characters, and I don't know if this is going to remain.
And by minus 13, meaning on block or just in general?
100%, no mistakes. The rage arts were not launch punishable when we played the game. So I wonder if that is, again, a change they've decided to make to prevent.
Yeah, because once you hit the rage art attack, and if it gets blocked, it's easy punishable.
Either way,
in 7.
Still do a lot of damage, and yeah, they're not going to be punished too heavily now. The next change is a small one, but it's still quite significant. Spring kicks no longer knock you down on hit, and I think.
Are you talking about the nip up ones?
Given the other changes, because as you know, they've already nerfed get up kicks. So they're nerfing spring kick as well. They really
they're nerfing the wake up attacks. I'm just noticing, so.
Without being scared to get hit by.
Yeah, because in 7, that was a bit of a nightmare.
Next change is something we anticipated. Low parries no longer give combo extenders like tailspin unless you.
That's the big one.
Now this makes it so much less risky to
That's a
use
big one right there, because when you parry them lows like you just saw right there, you can extend those and
gone. So this is definitely a
all that damage is
now,
gone.
This one you guys already knew, but chip damage now exists in Tekken.
Because of the heat system.
Health. Now one thing you might not have known though, is that when you're in rage, that chip damage is much less. And as the developers already said, you cannot actually die from chip damage. So there you have it. Here are the changes from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8 that I was able to identify.
Okay, so let's just briefly review what Spag just analyzed right quick. So from what he noticed from his experience, and that was clearly obvious that he noticed. So the run and tackles are gone because obviously you can't just run up to them and just instant tackle them. That's a big change right there. I mean, considering that the heat system's got heat dashes and a lot of characters got running attacks that substitutes the default running attack, and they changed the input on top of that, which you see in number 2 right there. It definitely makes the game a lot more, yeah, you're not going to rely on running attacks a whole bit more. So we just implemented that in a whole heat system, as you just see right here. So but yeah, the wall bounces is gone. It was unique for the most part, but it kind of got in the way. I love the fact that they nerfed the wake-up attacks. The wake-up attacks were way too gaudy in the prior games, to the point where I'm just like, I'm about to get this motherfucker, and then all of a sudden, wait a minute. Why am I getting knocked down from nip-ups, from kip-ups, and from rising 3s and 4s? It just really aggravated me to the most, to where I wasn't able to follow up with something unique. And plus, hitting those wake-up blows, especially when it converts it to some sick combos on top of it, that is really what aggravated me the most. So yeah. And what they mean by Magic 4 is basically hitting neutral 4 on counter, which launches them, which basically just knocks them off the floor, and you can just extend them to massive combos and such. So yeah, that's an ultimate game changer right there. Obviously, it's funny that he mentions that it's minus 13 with the rage art, so it's less punishable now. But yeah, basically from what he experienced so far, and what I noticed with some of the gameplay that we viewed earlier, is that yeah, the low attacks and the right attacks, they basically just got nerfed for the most part of the game, which is cool, because we don't want the cheap way out in regards to this game. But anyway, let's resume this video.
Let's go over the things that still exist and are the same between Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. So number 1, flip over Oki still exists. So moves like Asuka or Jun's forward 2 will still
the OTGs
when you're on the ground and force you into another mix-up.
I'm happy about this
now,
one.
I'm sure you'll be pleased to know, but throws are very much similar to Tekken 7. You can break generic grabs with 1 or 2, and the throw break window felt really similar to Tekken 7. Overall, it felt pretty easy.
Okay, so that is a throw, James.
Now I know if I don't mention this, I'm gonna get a million dislikes on this video, so I might as well mention it right now, ladies.
Say it, Scott.
Feels very similar to Tekken 7. Like honestly, it felt very fluid, and it might be either the same as Tekken 7 or even
sidestepping confirm, y'all.
Characters still had different backdashes, but in general,
I mean, you still got a Korean backdash and everything to get your movement going.
If it is actually better than Tekken 7, we'll have to wait and do some framework, see how the backdash is and see how the sidestep is and everything. But in general, it feels really good. Next up, combo extenders are still a thing. Now Tekken 7
I mean, no shit, Sherlock, like come on now.
And was called the tailspin. In Tekken 8,
tailspin,
and feels more like a tail flip.
Tail
Moves
flip.
launch you upwards and allow you to connect moves a lot easier. Because of the upwards momentum of the tail flip, it means that you get less wall carry, but it's a lot easier for you to connect.
That is a good point. Not a whole lot of wall carries from a tail flip.
As you can see in this example, Jack's even able to do a dash into up 1+2 to get a wall splat. A unique thing about this tail flip though is that it actually works at the wall, similar to Tekken 6 Bound.
Holy
so now
shit, it does, bruh!
As you can see here in this,
They need to throw in the glicky clockies into the damn walls right there.
In another example, you see Law get a wall splat and use down to 3 as a tail
in his
to
face.
get another higher wall splat.
Does her shades get knocked
However,
off?
this does count as an extra wall hit, so getting the 4-3 into DSS Dragon Cannon actually didn't work here as demonstrated in the clip.
Oh, okay.
Which gave you downwards momentum.
So when you do the tail flip, it counts as an additional wall split. So when you're trying to confirm and do an ender near the wall, it's basically ended.
In the game. Now, power crushes
of course they are.
As being a very good answer to dealing with heat pressure, as you can see in the example in the video.
The fact that some of the characters got power crushes in their heat mechanics, it scares me.
When they activate and all the kind of nerdy frame stuff about it, but they are still in the game and they do have a lot of utility. So
yeah, most of the attack mechanics, like the throws and the throw escapes and the power crushes, they're still in there.
That's more or less all the similar.
Okay, so basically what he just discovered, the flip Okies are still there. That's basically the OTGs that you can get out of. So as you saw with it, Nina Shut Up and Asuka's Ford 2, I believe. That's back. Throw mechanics are still the same, which means you can break them easily. Now, can we break the chain throws on top of that? That's still TBD. They say the movement feels a little similar to 7, but a bit better from what they're told. Hopefully, we get a lot more movement and it doesn't feel a lot more linear than it was at 7, but that's TBD. Of course, the extenders is now a tail flip instead of a tail spin. And what's intriguing about the tail flip is that you could use that to splat them to the wall, and you could use wall combos to just extend it a bit further and get good enders off the wall. So that's pretty unique. And of course, the power crushers are back. And that's basically the armor attacks. So you just gotta beat them with blows and throws, so you won't get clapped by them. So anyway, let's resume.
About the heat system.
Alright.
The heat system is a period of an extendable 10 seconds where your character has access to multiple strong offensive options. I'm going to be talking about 2 main subjects here to break this down. Number 1, how to enter heat, and number 2, heat energy. The 2 main ways to enter heat are heat engager and heat burst. Starting with heat engagers. Heat engagers
attacks.
Special moves which automatically puts the player into heat and runs at the opponent to get a significant advantage.
And it doesn't heat dash them.
Each character is said to have an average of 5 of these, and as you can see, can be very,
The Born Bomb's one of them.
Heat can be a great way to start your offense, but as you can see in the video, can also be used to extend combos. An important
too.
about
The heat burst
engages, though, is that they're only going to put you into heat if the moves hit. Heat burst
for the
is
engagers.
The other way you can enter into heat. Heat burst is a Tekken 6 bound type move which puts the player into heat at a slight advantage on block and hit. The difference here is that on heat burst, you can enter into heat
even on block. Yes.
You can use both heat engager and heat burst to make some pretty.
So basically, you can tail flip into heat burst to keep the combos going.
Now, when it comes to heat energy, you want to keep 2 things in mind: heat dash and heat smash. Let's talk about heat energy now. As you can see in the corner of the heat bar, you have 2 chains that look like the number 8. That's heat energy and allows you to perform additional functions such as heat dash and heat smash.
Okay. So it's for dash and smash. That doesn't sound very raw.
Dashes forward after using one of the heat engager moves to give you more advantage on block or extend combos and even turn engager moves into launchers.
Pause. We'll rewind that just a bit. So, to my understanding is to do heat dash. It's kind of like what you see with Street Fighter V's drive dash. So, you just hit an attack and confirm it into the dash system by pressing forward twice. So, doing that, and from what he said, is off the heat engagers, which is the 1, 5, of the 5 attacks. You just hit one of those, you just tap forward twice, and then you just do the dash to just get up and close and do more combos just to extend it a bit further. So, okay. I'm slowly understanding the heat system now, and it's very refreshing. So, let me repeat what you just said one more time.
To heat. Heat Burst is a Tekken 6 to heat, even on block. You can use both heat. Two things in mind: Heat Dash and Heat Smash. Let's talk about Heat Energy now. As you can see in the corner of the heat bar, you have 2 chains that look like the number 8. That's Heat Energy and allows you to perform additional functions such as Heat Dash and Heat Smash. When you're in heat, you can choose to use Heat Dash, which is where the character dashes forward after using one of the heat engaging moves to give you more advantage.
Makes sense now.
Or extend combos, and even turn engager moves into launchers. Heat Dashes deplete 1 heat energy each usage. Heat Smash, on the other hand, is a special attack which takes all of your heat meter and energy.
Basically, Rage Drive.
Entering heat with Heat Engager gives +2 heat energy, and entering with Heat Burst gives +1 heat energy.
Oh,
Heat
okay.
lasts 10 seconds but stops depleting while you're attacking.
Okay, so
blocking,
depending on how you
or
activate the
if
heat
being
depends on how much you gain
The
it.
important detail about heat also is that when you have heat and you attack, you will be gaining back your chip damage on block and on hit.
Okay, that's good to
Another
know.
interesting detail is that there are chains around the character avatar when heat is available. Heat is a big part of Tekken 8. It's going to be so significant to the competitive scene and even the casual scene. So get used to it and get ready to make some sick combos.
Alright, just so, to reiterate what he's just saying. So, Heat Burst, which is the Tekken 6 bound, gives you 1 additional heat energy, while doing the engager gives you 2. So, it's a high risk for a high reward on how you want to activate your heat mechanics. So, a lot of people would like to go for the engager just to get that hit confirm and then do what you want with it. Now the heat dash just uses 1 of those in order to dash up and do more extenders, and heat smash just use it all. Now the question is, if you use heat smash, depending on how many energies that you have, if you have 2 that does more damage, and if you have 1 that half-asses it, that's a little bit more on the TBD side. But anyway, I'm understanding it now. I'm fully understanding it now. That was a good video, Spag. I really appreciate you showcasing what you were able to showcase right here. So, yeah, definitely hit up his channel and sub to his channel if you want to see more content from his play right here. So, I appreciate him for just going through what you just saw right here. I'm intrigued. Alright, so we got one more video from Spag we gotta look into, and that's the intros, outros, and rage arts, and the special intros that some of the characters have with each other. So let's check it out. So Kazuya just dives in. A lot of it's pretty similar from Tekken 7 right here. Well, so far it's 2. And of course we know his rage art right here. You'll control everything. God, that looks clean. And I know he's got his pathetic Winton right here. Signature key poses. Pointing to the sky right here. While flexing on them. Ow. Of course, the freaking octopus. The octopus! Now grabbing his legs on top of it. Give him the thumbs down and the flexing. About the crossbody on all of us while flexing his abs. Nah, we good. He said, sorry to keep you waiting, but I got shit to do. That's all they were able to cap for right now? Okay. This rage art could be a bit better, honestly. This goofy scrap yard looking block right here. Smash in the hand, and of course the proton cannon. Ah! The Lion of Rebellion, Mars. That clean ass drip. And of course, hit him with the Sasuke. Chidori. Hot-blooded destroyer. I was just happy to still be in existence. That's how goofy he is.
Strongest in the universe.
Do you want to learn martial arts?
Going somewhere?
You're not getting away.
Die in silence.
Law, how you're not dead after all the shots right there. I think you got a strong back or what?
That was disappointing.
I'll never lose until I meet Jin. Okay. Someone told me that this was a Hinata Hyuga reference with that rage art right there. And of course, her Winton's back right here, so. Let's not leave him regrets. But that intro, though, holy hell. It's like the doves and the ravens just flew by and she just appears out of nowhere. But yeah, June's definitely going to be a tool. Oh yeah, she is definitely going to be a key player. Now let's check out these special intros.
For the next battle.
Sanctum, that's the name of the sage right here. So we're about to check some special intro dialogue, so let's see. I'll give this everything I got. Yes, no hard feelings. That double fist is dope though. Sometimes an exchange of blows can be revealing. What? Right on.
Next battle.
And of course, we know about this domino dialogue. So you were alive all along. You left me with the kid. Kazuya, I promise, I will save you, or else you'll be eating this child support. But yeah, that's basically the video that I was able to go through. There was a lot that I was able to breeze through. So first off, the gameplay videos of every character just showing what everybody's got, and then transitioning it into another matchup on top of it. First off, I thought that was pretty dope. And after watching Spag's video and briefly understanding the heat mechanics more, I now have a full understanding and grasp as to what this game is supposed to be, and it's gonna require a whole lot of anime to understand. And I can see why the theme of this title is ruthless aggression, because you've got to stay on top of everybody if you want to keep your rewards and your resources more on task. So, but yeah, so far the 10 characters that we were able to show, they look pretty clean for the most part. I'm mostly hyped for June, Nina, and Xiaoyu, but some of the other characters definitely look hype as well. So I'm happy I was able to understand the heat mechanics a bit more and seeing the special dialogues that we're seeing so far. We didn't get to see one from Jin and Kazuya. I know that one is coming. The Jun and Kazuya dialogue was very interesting right there. Again, Jun about to give a freaking contact child support, but he is not about the business. But on top of that, just a settlement between Jin and Lars and Jin and Xiaoyu on top of it. It's like they have a respect for each other, but at the same time, I still want to fuck you up in order to get y'all's attention. So, oh boy. And that's only a small gist of what we got from the gameplay that we were able to see from Tekken 8. And I'm sure there's going to be more out there to the public as this week of EVO Japan will come into about. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about the gameplay. And again, if you want to see more content from your boy right here, like, share, comment, ring the bell, and do the Julia Chang. And
don't forget to subscribe!
So yeah, it's your boy B-Digital. I'm out this month. You guys have a good one, and let's just enjoy the rest of EVO Japan to see what else is in store for not only Tekken 8, but for the rest of the titles. So, peace!